Hello everybody, welcome back to 366 Days of Hope. My name is Pearl and I'm here to share our next video, which is shoveling snow. It is that time of year where we have to go out there and probably get our shovels ready to make a pathway for our vehicle, for ourselves, so that way we don't slip on ice and try to move things out of the way. And I was thinking of the object lessons in that. Now, I have not yet lived in a state where I've had to ever shovel snow, although I have had to endure the snow. I've lived in a country that had 4 seasons, and the first time I was there, they said, the part of the country I was living in, they said, oh, it does not get a lot of snow. And it snowed the most in 60 years. And then the following year, it went to the most in 100 years. And so therefore, I don't think I believe people when people say, oh, it rarely ever snows here, because of the years that I lived in Tennessee, it did end up snowing a couple times. Not bad, although we've had worse in, South Korea. But here, people have told me in this new state that it doesn't snow that much. I'm kind of debating whether I believe them or not. We'll see. I definitely have experienced some snow, experienced my first kind of blizzard-like experience, as I shared before, but haven't gotten to that point where I have to shovel the snow. And when I think about shoveling snow and creating a pathway, I immediately am reminded of this beautiful video I saw of a woman who was videotaping her husband from her condo, viewing down, showing her husband shoveling the snow. And the reason why he did that was because he was paving the way for all of the older people who walk from that condo to the Safeway that was a few, 100 meters away. And he had witnessed multiple people slip and fall due to the iciness of the road. So he wanted to shovel snow to give them a proper pathway. And I kind of thought of the, spiritual principle of that, and how God paves a way for each one of us. And some of us have really challenging paths that we have to take. Some of us create our own path. We'll create our own imprints into the snow and decide to do a circuitous route to get to our destination. Others pave the path for other people to take. Or maybe sometimes we will follow another person's path that's already been paved. Or someone will go out of their way, out of the kindness of their heart and consideration, and they will take the bitter cold and shovel the snow or the path and create that pathway so it could have a little bit of ease for those that are struggling. I think about how my life has been a variety of those experiences where there were times where I felt like, man, I went a circuitous route to get to my destination. Other times it's like, wow, like everything's been sort of paved out for me and it got laid pretty easily. And other times I felt like, no, it wasn't. I was just kind of following what, someone else was paving, and then find out, well, that wasn't really quite for me. That wasn't quite the, pathway I should have taken. I should have, taken a different route. And I hope we kind of think about that as we're nearing the end of, 2024, and it's coming to a close, of how you want to pave 2025. What do you want to see your, pathway to look like? And the kindness too, I think, of being able to be the one who helps pave the road for other people, and I think of that as our Christian walk as well, just being that gospel truth for others by paving the way for other people to lead, and maybe making it a little lighter for other people because you're allowing them to learn about who can take their burdens from them. I think of so many analogies that come with this thought of shoveling snow, and how many different ways in which you can interpret, that analogy. But I hope that it encourages you to look at what 2025's pathway can look like so that you enter it strong. Or maybe it's not a good time in your life and that pathway just seems like it's going to be a trek to get through. But keep stepping forward in faith is my encouragement to you. And with that said, may you live, thrive, and be healthy. Take care. Bye.